Mic check, mic check.
Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Mic check by the window. Mic check by the mirror.
Mic check, mic check, mic check.
Gymshark's Power Collection is one of their long-reigning collections that have been with us for quite some time. If you guys remember, it came out a few years ago, and since then, there's been way too many phases of this legging. Like, a lot. I finally feel like we're in the adulthood version of the Power Leggings, but if you recall their very first drop, it was really out there. It was like a marble design, super wavy, plus the scrunch. I mean, there's so much going on top of that really bold branding. Now they toned it down a notch.
My favorite version of the Power Legging was the Ninja Turtle version. You remember that about a year ago, where it looked like radioactive slime? The green and the yellow swirl. You remember that?
I do.
Yeah.
So today we're gonna be talking about their most recent drop. Do these colors look familiar? Bondi teal and copper. Now this isn't gonna be the first time talking about the Power Leggings. You guys know we have many reviews here on this channel, but none with this particular style legging and none in this gym that we have here. If you guys watch this channel, you know that recently we built this gym, okay? So we have our own home gym where we love to test these pieces out in. We're talking everything from sweatproof to cellulite to just walking around in them, feeling them out, squatting, doing various types of exercises in. But we have never tested the Power Leggings this thoroughly before, so we're about to do it today. Also, something I really love is the fact that they're coming out with multiple lengths now. That's different for Gymshark. In fact, they don't do that with like anything. This might be their little tester into making different gym legging lengths. It's a good look, I appreciate it, and with that being said, I got mine in the short length, obviously. I'm 5'3". Let's get up close and personal, shall we? So this round of Power Leggings is the same as the last one they dropped. I am shocked to see them coming out with copper, looking like a shiny heads up penny. But hey, heads up pennies are good luck, so I'll take it. Didn't expect this color, but this one, Bondi teal? Yes, I did expect you, and it's about damn time you arrived. Gymshark, where's my spring colors? So there's a lot that has not changed. Check out the printed logo on the back, very large and in charge. We also have a matching logo, so a second logo on the left hip. Same identical logo. They do have a built-in scrunch. This is what it looks like. It's not your traditional scrunch that you usually see, where it's like this elastic, whooshed, thin band. There's no patch scrunch. This is definitely a unique scrunch when it comes to Gymshark scrunch bumps. To the naked eye, this looks like a whole lot to deal with. When put on, it's not as drastic. Like right now, this looks like a deflated balloon. It really does. And it kind of acts like a balloon too. When your cheeks sit in it, you know, it puffs out like a balloon. It looks better on than off, put it that way. You do have a big, bulky seam at the top here, which ironically enough, with this legging, I feel it the most. These two leggings, I'm feeling it more than I ever have in previous drops. Also feeling more compression. We'll get into that in a second. Really nice high arched V-seam, but goes straight in the front. This is double layered, no ribbing. As you can see, it's a very soft, silky to the touch material, very wicking. This is gonna be a cool to the touch type of legging. There's a nice amount of stretch, great support. To be honest with you, I've not seen any matching tops drop, so no matching sports bras, so I decided to pair the crop halter neck cami with this. It's white, it'll go with anything, you know how it is. This is just a basic crop cami though. There's no built-in anything. In fact, when I first put this on, I had to be really careful because I don't want to say it. My nipples, okay? You can see my nipples through it.
But apparently that's in. You guys catch that Skims bra?
Is it bad that that Skims bra I'm like a little bit interested in getting? There's literally no support in this top, but it is super cute. Right here kind of irks me though. There's a lot of extra material, so if you're in between, you might want to size down. Other than that, very comfortable, cute as hell from the back. And honestly, with this tropical of a color, I feel like this cropped cami halter neck, God, it's like a bunch of things in one. I feel like it really flows nicely. So what do you think about my little mix and match? So we're really gonna rock and roll with this color specifically because I'm in summer mode. Copper is cute, but I'm not really in the mood to feel like a shiny penny. Not right now, maybe in the fall time I will. We're still gonna try it on though, because I want you to see how much it shines like a penny. Before we hop on the treadmill and run all our tests, I wanna say something about this scrunch bump. As you can see, it looks nothing like when I had it held up. See what I mean? I mean, it's Your booty acts like air in a balloon. It just kind of like puffs it out. You don't really see this. However, I will say something.
She got helium booty. Helium booty. Makes your voice high pitch. Oh my God.
Something I do want to note though, if you don't have glutes that can necessarily fill the glute space out, you will see a little bit of wrinkling. It's not drastic to the point where it's like you're gonna see it from a mile away. In fact, the further away you really are, the less you'll be able to notice it. It's not until you come up very close where you can start to see a little bit of wrinkling right here. If I had larger glutes to fill this out, you wouldn't see that at all. So keep that in mind. The larger your glutes, the better your leggings are going to look. That's just the scientific fact. Now let's go ahead and test it on the treadmill. I have to say, this time around, I'm feeling so much more support in this legging. It is the same material, so everything's really the same. It feels the same texture-wise, looks the same. Everything pretty much is the same. I'm just feeling a lot more held in than usual, but specifically, I have to say, this very bulky seam at the top, this is super intentional, and I can tell it's intentional because I feel like without it, this leggings material, you're asking for it to just slide. It absolutely will slide. So this intentional seam is meant to just hold it in place, keep it up where it needs to be, and I actually do feel it. If you're in between sizes, size up rather than down, because this seam, I mean, look at that. That's about all the stretch I'm getting here. It's great because it works, but if a bulky seam irks you, this legging wouldn't be for you. If you're thinking to yourself, doesn't bother me, because I plan to really weight train, maybe even pick up a notch and run with this, then you'll love this seam because it's not going anywhere. Oh, here we go. Now, with that being said, I'm feeling a nice decent level of support, mostly around the legs, believe it or not so much the glutes, because this is where you have that extra space. Glutes are not sandwiched in here, but my legs right around my joints are feeling nice and secure. So I feel like this could be a really decent legging to run in. But do keep in mind, I feel a little jiggle on the booty. So what they did with this legging is they really did use this legging to keep a nice support, but just let the glutes glute a little bit.
Another reason though, that if you don't have the glutes to fill it out, it could actually work against your intentions.
100%. And with that being said, I'm still seeing cellulite on the back of my legs, on the glutes. This is not gonna be a cellulite friendly legging. There's definitely pros and cons, just like any other legging.
And that scrunch is wrinkling.
Yeah.
And as you're walking, it's not setting in more as you walk. It actually looks like it's doing the opposite and coming out.
Yes.
So it's not sitting in between, it's actually hovering.
So this scrunch right here, it could either be your best friend or your worst enemy. Like I said, if you do not have the glutes to fill this out, that could prove to be problematic because you will see some wrinkling. One thing I am noticing is that the ends of the gusset point out a little bit. So this is where the seam is. This is kind of bulky, right where it points out, where it almost looks like there's a tag or something inside. So I feel like they need to smooth this out just a bit. I am bummed to see them not dropping matching tops yet. I don't know if they will, but I'm hoping that they at least do some matching bras. Crop sweaters would be nice, because that's where the Power Collection really thrives for me. Okay, so right here is where I can really feel that seam dig, and you could see me spilling over a little bit. So sitting is really the big tester when it comes to this big ass bulky seam we got going on here. Which is why I wanted to test this first, because this this seam is what's really sticking out to me the most. Come on, baby, mama needs to fill these leggings out. I gotta grow those cheeks a little bit more. Oh God, how's it look from the back, babe?
Looks great.
Does it?
Yeah, no band gate.
Okay.
Hugging you nicely.
Yeah, there better not be a band gate with this seam. Better freaking not be.
What's crazy is though, you could see it fitting really nice on the back, and then right at the beginning of your stomach, like at the side going to the front.
Is where all of a sudden the digging,
yeah.
Now, even though I feel a limited amount of stretch here, okay? There's a good support here, which means it's not too stretchy. It's decent, but not crazy. I've seen stretchier. It doesn't actually limit you. I don't feel any limits when moving this way. So there's a four-way stretch. And that gusset that I showed you before, it's doing its thing.
And in that gusset's defense, he didn't have a camel toe.
No camel toe in this. Granted, I am wearing their very thick seamless underwear. I always get questions, what seamless undies are you referring to when you say a thick seamless pair of undies to get rid of the dreaded CT? It's the Gymshark seamless. They're very thick. They have different materials, but their seamless undies are awesome. Not their cotton. I'm sure they're great too. I'm talking they're seamless. I know you guys notice this, and it's no secret that this type of material, I'll have it listed right here, the ingredients, is very shiny. So if you're in daylight specifically, or if you're really under shiny gym lights, there is a shine to them. Okay, they sparkle up a little bit. See, now from far away, I'm looking at myself in the gym mirror right now. From far away, not seeing an ounce of wrinkle, I feel like these are so flattering. You need to look at me from here, from a distance. Like across the gym, you're looking, you're like, wait a minute. Go ahead, zoom on in now. Don't be afraid. Come on. I feel like, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they're very flattering. It's up close where I'm seeing the wrinkle. Like right here. I think I'm gonna grab my hair clip real quick.
Oh, hair's up.
When I squat, I sweat the most. So hair's gotta go up. Ain't nobody got time for that. Plus, I wanna see this sexy ass halter top. I gotta say, I love this top a lot because it's very comfortable, but this excessive wrinkling off the bat, if you're considering this top, I mean, I probably would have sized down altogether. This is a lot of extra room I have here. What am I supposed to do with it?
How does that scrunch feel when you squat?
Perfectly fine.
You don't feel it?
No. In fact, to be honest with you, there's a slight hover, if anything. I don't actually feel anything riding up. This could be a good thing or a bad thing. But I will say the material really does work with you. It moves with you. I don't feel any restriction. And like I said before, most of the support I'm feeling right here and right around the knees. You got a little bit, tiny bit of extra knee support. The least supportive part is right here. Okay? Got a lot of glute space back there. A little bit less stretch right here. Okay? Not a whole ton of room. Being as this is primarily a gym legging, you're meant to get down and dirty in it. Let's see how it holds up in the sweat department. I already told you, it's a fairly lightweight legging. Okay, you will see it, but how does it wick? Is it gonna make your skin dry? Yeah, fairly dry.
We're gonna keep going and see how fast it dries. That's what we're gonna look for at this point.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's keep going.
Okay. These are meant for compound movements, and with that being said, it is very squat proof.
Nude seamless thong, as mentioned.
Yep.
Those Gymshark seamless.
Yes,
Do
so
the
when you
job.
squat in these leggings, you're good to go back there. But what's a squat test without testing it with black briefs? Not a squat test. So let's do the squat test.
Black briefs.
All right, let's see what we got here. 3, 2, and 1. Black briefs, how we looking?
Wow, excellent job.
So squat proof,
Excellent.
right?
You could see, like Ashley said, you could see it get shiny and white, but it's not sheer at all. These are pitch black briefs under there.
Yeah, straight black briefs here. Super squat proof.
Nice job. And that is very, very important when it comes to a powerlifting
Yes.
legging. Because what are you doing? You're squatting, you're bending.
Bending right over.
And not for nothing, the seams, the bonded seams here are pretty nice. They seem like they're holding up really well. Yeah, these are not a seamless legging, obviously, but the seams look like they're holding up. Do you feel them at all underneath your skin, on your back or anything?
I don't feel a single seam on this legging, except for the bulky one at top. It's been about 10 minutes and I think the sweat is finally gone. So it does take some time, but we're finally fully dry. I definitely feel like the copper color glows. This has such a glowy look. It's definitely more shiny That's for sure. Wouldn't you say?
For sure.
That
And
shine.
the scrunch wrinkling isn't as pronounced because
No.
it's a darker color. It looks a little bit more
Yeah.
mellow.
Same size, same fit. Different color, that's the only difference. I'm feeling everything the same, so the consistency in the different colors is the same. Same exact feel. I do think the Power Leggings are one of, if not the best Gymshark lifting leggings, specifically for power lifting. I'm not a power lifter, but I can see the potential in these leggings if I did. Alrighty, you guys, so what are our thoughts on the new Gymshark Power Leggings? As you can see, not a whole lot has changed since the last drop. I will say though, I'm really loving that they're coming out with regular and short and tall. These lengths are really helpful. So Gymshark, keep it up. Comment down below, are you a fan of the Power Collection? Do we wanna see more from this range? Please let me know. I have a feeling they're gonna be dropping some matching tops, crops, all that fun stuff in the very near future. So stay posted. We have some more Gymshark on the way. If you're not already, definitely subscribe so you do not miss out. And of course, if you see anything on Gymshark's website that catches your eye, feel free to use code AshleyG at checkout and it saves you 10% off of all your Gymshark orders. Help support this channel more than you know. Thank you guys so much for being here. We love you and we will catch you in our next video.
Bye.
Bye.